Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to another episode of WolfQuest 3. In the last episode, Daisy and Sirius found themselves in a little bit of hot water. They're currently deep inside the Junction Pack territory, and they're being chased out by wolves right now. Their plan to loosen the Junction Pack's grip on Hope Creek has kind of worked, but not exactly in their favor. It came at a very, very hefty price. Now Sirius is terribly injured and Daisy is so tired. It's only her worry for her mate that's actually keeping her awake right now. There was a wolf behind us too, so I just want to make sure. We're not being followed right now, are we, Sirius? Can you smell the wolf behind us? Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we're going in the right direction to smell the wolf at all. Wait a second, though. Oh no, that's just a bunny track in the distance? Okay. It looks like plenty of bunnies have been around here. We're not really looking for any extra meals at the moment, though. We actually just took down a big elk together inside the Junction Pack, too. Oh, but a little bunny? Oh, wait a second. That might actually help you, Sirius. We'll go ahead and catch this too, okay? Oh my gosh, no. No, Sirius. Oh, that's the wolf that was chasing him before. Put down the bunny, Daisy. Put down the bunny and try to pull this wolf off of him, okay? There we go, Sirius. No, don't you mind him. You come with me, all right? We're going to have to leave the bunny behind? Or maybe we're just going to have to fight this wolf instead. I mean, Sirius is so tired right now. He's so injured. If he gets hurt anymore, I'm not sure what's going to happen to him. So Daisy, it's going to have to be up to you, okay? Just try to keep this wolf off of Sirius. Junction Pack 4 meal. You know, this guy almost looks just like the wolf that we were considering to be Daisy's brother. Her fake brother anyways, not the one from the hive. Was he actually part of the Junction Pack too? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. I'm going to have to go back just to make sure. I wonder if this is actually him, though. Okay, Sirius, he's going away. I think he's running away now. No, come back. Come back, big guy. I know you want to protect Daisy, too. Oh, really? You're going to let out a victory howl right now? You know that Daisy can't resist singing with you. All right, just one quick howl. One very, very quick howl, but then we have to go. This is probably just going to attract all of the other wolves in our direction, you know. But I guess we already know that Daisy and Sirius aren't exactly stealthy. They tried to be when they were infiltrating the camp before. But yeah, it definitely didn't work as intended. So let's just make sure that we're actually going in the right direction right now. We want to make sure that we're heading outside of the Wolfpack territory, which is basically just to the south. It looks like they may have actually changed the color for the Wapiti Pack too. Okay, so it's much easier to tell which one of these packs we're in. Green is for Junction, blue is for Wapiti, and the red is for the Lamar Canyon, which has unfortunately completely swallowed Daisy's old home. I wonder if she's going to take him down there someday. That would be a pretty interesting adventure for us to go on too, but right now let's just try to get back down to the Hope Creek. So if we keep heading in this straight direction, we'll probably get right back down to the creek again, and then we can go all the way down to the Shadow Den from there. So that's the plan, Sirius. Let's just keep our wits about us though, because that wolf could easily call for some reinforcements too. We want to make sure that we're not stumbling directly into a trap. As it is, Daisy is so tired though that she really can't do much sprinting. Is that a rock over there? Oh my gosh, for a moment I thought that was a carcass of some sort. It looks like it's just a log. I'm sure this probably reminds you of home too. She's probably feeling a little bit homesick. Ooh, there's some elk in the distance. That might not actually be a good thing for us. Yeah, that probably means that plenty of wolves are around here too. If they want to maybe snack on a good meal, then they're definitely going to come this way. So let's just try to keep going, Sirius. I would say that maybe we could rest. Maybe we could have Daisy close her eyes for just a few moments. That would allow her to at least gain a little bit of her stamina back. And I'm assuming it would probably... Oh? Hello, Miss Moose. You and your calf get to live today. We are not looking to hunt down any moose right now. The great guardian moose again. No. Oh, is that the same one? Is that the male from before? You look awfully familiar. Well, if he's wounded, then we might be able to scare him off easily. Let's see if we can go in for a quick bite. If he tries to go after Sirius, it should be pretty easy. Oh, Daisy, you almost got him. There we go, Sirius. Hold him down for us. Oh, it's the Junction female? Okay, the first female. Does that mean that she's maybe the leader? Oh, that wolf has actually gotten the leader on our trail now. We have to be very, very careful, Sirius. Is she running away? No, I think she's still here to fight, but she's very, very skittish, isn't she? She's not quite as bold as the other wolf was. Oh, okay, I take it back, miss. I take it back. Come on, Daisy, wiggle free. Here we go. If we can just maybe scare her like we did the other one. If we can just get her to run back to her pack, then we should be all right. As long as she doesn't try to maybe call any reinforcements of her own. I mean, if she is the leader, there's probably a pretty good chance that she's going to have other wolves around here too. Oh, Daisy. She's having so much trouble just actually landing a hit on this wolf, unfortunately. Maybe it's because she is so tired. She doesn't really have the strength to hold on to the wolves anymore either. Grab her from the side again. There we go. That was a nice big bite. Sirius is doing a pretty good job of keeping himself away from her teeth, too. It seems like he's not taking too much damage anymore, so that's definitely a good thing. We've almost got her on the run now, though. Let's lock eyes with her. Grab her from the side again, just like you, Sirius. There we go. We are so, so close. We don't have to worry about actually taking them out, though. Just show them that we mean business, and one more bite ought to do the trick. She is so nimble, though, even more so than Sirius sometimes. All right, here we go, Sirius. This should send her on the run, right? Oh, she's really standing her ground now. I mean, we don't want to hurt you too much, miss. That should be enough. Yeah, you go on your way. It looks like her bar has actually disappeared, so let's keep going, Sirius. No, don't you dare start howling again. That's probably how she found us in the first place. It looks like her territory is actually starting to shrink, though. Oh, and the moose are not happy. No, Sirius, please. You know that Daisy can't resist. One more quick howl. You are going to be the end of us, big guy. As if this pack wasn't angry enough already. But yeah, it definitely looks like the pack territory might be weakening here. I wonder if it's because we're just on the cusp? No, we're still pretty much right in the heart of this land out here. Okay, we want to make sure that we're going south. Straight toward those hills in the distance. I guess that's going to be our landmark. So past all these trees and past the moose too. You know, I'm starting to wonder if maybe our difficulty may have changed again. If you guys remember toward the beginning of the series, we had some trouble with the difficulty constantly changing on Daisy. We wanted her to be on challenging difficulty with mate permadeath on, but I'm starting to think she might be on easy with permadeath off. So as soon as we get out of the territory here, oh, which is actually right now. Oh, that was a lot easier than I expected. Oh my gosh, it's because we created like a donut hole in the middle of their territory. Is it because all of the other wolves have just completely fled this area? Oh, Sirius, I guess we have a little bit more clout than we figured. Well, why don't we go ahead and find a good place to rest then? I know it's definitely far, far away from our home, but if we could just curl up here for the night, just to actually get a decent night's rest. That way Daisy will have her stamina back. Hopefully that'll heal up some of his wounds too. And then I won't be so afraid to check if permadeath is on or off. I mean, I guess we could say maybe the guardian moose has given him a second chance. If the settings did get changed around, then we'll just say the ancestors had a role to play. Oh, but Sirius, you are feeling good as new, aren't you? Let's go toward the rising sun, okay? It looks like the wolf pack may have claimed back this land now. And I'm definitely not surprised. They were probably not happy one bit that we had a bite out of their land. Yeah, so that probably means that somebody's patrolling this area too. Now that it's a new day, I suppose that means it could always be the same wolf for that matter. What if it's that dark wolf that we saw before? The one that Daisy thinks might just be her fake brother. Maybe his wounds are healed as well, just like Sirius's. Granted, he still only has half a heart, so we're definitely going to have to keep running here. Let's just sprint the rest of the way, okay, Sirius? No more fooling around. It's time for Daisy to get you home. If we can just get to the top of that peak over there. Oh, hello? Oh my gosh, is that a coyote? Oh my gosh, it actually is? Wait a second. Daisy's arch enemy. Yeah, we can't let the coyote go without a couple of good bites. I realize that we're still very much inside Wolfpack territory right now, but surely even they'll be pleased if we chase out a coyote, right? Daisy is not letting any of these coyotes get away. They were the very first ones to steal one of her meals, after all. I guess technically it was the bear, but the coyote pack was a little bit more personal for her. They put up such a good fight when she was alone. She probably wants to show that she's not so easily pushed aside anymore. And I guess taking one of them down is a very, very good way to show that indeed. Oh, is that one of your packmates? Oh no, it's just a bunny again. Okay. There we go, Sirius. A quick little snack. I think I would prefer to give this to you, actually. We'll go ahead and drop this by the stream, and hopefully he'll come over here and eat this. Come on, buddy. Go ahead and eat up the hare carcass before one of the other wolves finds it instead. Are you not hungry this morning? Come on, it's okay. Usually he goes in for it as long as we stay away. I wonder if he was just trying to make sure that we didn't want it first. Alright, so he had a little bite to eat. Hopefully that's going to help him heal up his wounds as soon as we get to a safer place. Now, any scents on the breeze? Really, Sirius? Are you actually playing with us right now? Oh, he must be so excited. You can tell he's feeling better if he's actually willing to play bow. The sunrise is beautiful too. Oh my gosh, Sirius, I almost want to go directly toward that, but I know that's not going to take us out of the territory, so let's keep going toward the south. You know, if we're quick, we might actually be able to catch the entire sunrise right at the top of this crest over here. Assuming that it is safe, assuming that maybe it's a little bit closer to the Shadow Den, this would be the perfect place for us to celebrate our victories. Well, maybe we should actually say to celebrate our escape. Technically, we weren't too victorious. We may have chased a couple of the enemy wolves away, but I have a feeling they're still going to be on our trail. I wonder if Daisy and Sirius are even going to vow to come back one day, maybe to finally take down that leader once and for all. Do you think they could actually wipe the entire Junction pack off the map? Maybe that's their plan instead. So I guess the next logical choice would be to try to chase one of the other packs away. But just as I was hoping, Sirius, it looks like we can actually watch the sunrise over here in peace. Let's go all the way over to the edge, okay? That we can stand loud and proud right up here. Be careful though, Sirius. It is a very, very steep place, okay? We don't want you going flying off. So go ahead and let out a nice big howl, Daisy, directly toward the rising sun. The perfect way for you and Sirius to mark this new chapter in your journey. I suppose you two didn't really get the chance to celebrate your new mateship, huh? Everything became so hectic after you made it official. So I guess for the rest of the day, we can just take it easy. We should probably consider resting a little bit though, and honestly, there's probably no better place than right up here. We can see for miles, so we'll definitely be able to tell if any of the enemy wolves have found us. Let's go ahead and curl up for another quick nap then. The sun beating overhead. Oh, and another dream. Bears and fire again. So it seems like it's a little bit of a nightmare. Oh. Oh my gosh, that was so clearly Sirius singing to the sky, singing straight to the moon. It did end on a little ominous note though. A very ominous note, with the moon hanging right over our heads now. Does that perhaps mean that some sort of misfortune is coming our way again? I don't know, Sirius, but we're going to have to be careful. Something tells me that Daisy probably prefers moving in the nighttime anyways. I know Sirius definitely does. It's probably a little bit tougher for him to get around with that dark coat of his when the sun is beating down on his fur. So I guess these two are going to be night dwellers for the most part. Maybe that'll even help them with their stealth as well. So next we have to figure out how to get back to the Shadow Den, I suppose. Let's go ahead and sniff around too. Oh geez. Because there are definitely a lot of scents on the breeze right now. There's an elk herd down here. And what are all these wolves over here? Oh, the Junction pack. Oh no, are they chasing us? You know, Sirius, something tells me they weren't quite done with this either. We are going to have to take the battle back to them. I mean, Hope Creek might be safe, and we should probably check to make sure that the Wapiti pack has managed to get closer. It almost looks like their patrols are actually looping around this way. They've taken over the Specimen Creek, so they might actually have their hands on Hope Creek again soon. But yeah, look how bright this tile is. I wonder if the battle is going to rage here yet again. As long as we keep going down this way, though, we should eventually be able to reach the creek. In fact, I think I actually see it right down there. Come on, Sirius, buddy. Let's get down to the creek to make sure that everything is as it should be. Oh, and I almost forgot too. Oh, wait a second. Before we go ahead and check the settings on the game, are those two wolves coming straight toward us? Yep, those are definitely wolves. Are they okay? They seem to be just passing through, so maybe we don't have to get involved? Nope, it looks like they're very, very angry. Sirius, watch it. Come on over here. If those are just two wanderers, then we probably don't have to get involved. Oh, are you trying to show them that we're not afraid? Alright, one quick howl with you. You know I can't resist. Is this supposed to be the start of that dream, Sirius? You and me howling at the moon together? Now the question is, when is that fire going to get involved? It almost looks like there's fire in the distance out there. Do you guys see that? Way off in the trees? Like, that's not a forest fire, is it? Over by the creek? It might just be the lighting right now. I know sometimes some lighting glitches happen. Let's see. Yeah, it's very, very hard to tell. It must have just been some sort of lighting glitch. Yeah, the closer we get, the easier it is to see there's definitely no fire here. But the fact that Daisy is seeing like mirages in the distance, flames licking at the leaves, that probably has her a little bit concerned too. But at least we made it back to the creek, Sirius. The creek is some very familiar ground to you, and soon it's going to be your parents again. So yeah, it seems pretty clear to me that the Junction pack is still sending out their reinforcements. Still sending out soldiers and still sending out scouts to see if they can hunt down Daisy and Sirius. So that means we're going to have to return to that area sometime soon. We'll have to see if we can actually take them out once and for all. Show them that the Shadow Den is not the type of pack that they can just push around. And now that the coast is clear, Sirius, let's go ahead and check those game settings. Yeah, so it looks like Mate Permadeath was definitely turned off. We'll go ahead and turn that back on now that Sirius is no longer injured. Yeah, we'll just say that the Great Guardian Moose has given him a second chance on life or something, so maybe he'll be a little bit more careful with his actions. We'll change Daisy's story back over to challenging too, and I'm pretty sure that that glitch has been fixed in this version of the game, so we shouldn't have to worry about changing it over every single time anymore. You know, Daisy's story should be a little bit more realistic too. We must be getting pretty close to the Shadow Den again, though. I see that big stretch of open land in the distance. Ooh, I think I actually saw something running in the distance as well. Oh, Sirius, we're going to have to do the rounds when we get back. Make sure nobody else has decided to move in while we've been gone. Is it that the moose? Oh my gosh, is that actually the Guardian Moose himself? Oh, I think it might be. The big bull moose. Oh, it definitely is. And if this is super close to the place where we took down that moose calf before, oh, I wonder if they were actually part of the same family. That's probably not a good way to get on the good side of the forest spirits, huh? Maybe we should think twice next time before we take down a moose together. I guess that'll probably end up being their own family's lore. Maybe seeing a moose somewhere will be seen as a good omen, especially if it's a bull moose too. Kind of like a spirit of protection, as if it's warding off dangers coming their way. Oh, and speaking of danger... Oh, yet another coyote and so close to the Shadow Den. Oh, Daisy, 2 coyotes in one day? Yeah, you are definitely going to be chasing this guy out. I'm almost positive that we're like right around the corner from the Shadow Den. Can you grab him, Sirius? Daisy needs a little chance to rest, but she is not going to let this guy get away. Let's go ahead and nip him from behind again. It looked like he was actually eating an elk carcass. It definitely wasn't one that we caught, though, because the only other carcass we had around here was from the moose calf. So I guess somebody else brought down a pretty big meal while we've been gone. Well, Daisy, see if you can catch up. Just a few more good bites. I guess you should probably consider letting him go after this, though, if you can't pin him down the rest of the way. Yeah, as long as he's not going to run straight into the shadow den anyways. We know you're not going to show him any mercy if he does that. He's so injured now, though. Yeah, I can't imagine that he's going to be causing us too much more trouble. So, what other scents do you smell in the breeze? Is it all just coyotes over here? Green dandelion puffs as far as the eye can see, male coyotes. There's the elk herd. Oh, Sirius, has our land actually been taken over by coyotes while we've been away? Oh my gosh, as if Daisy didn't have enough of a reason to despise them. We are in the right place, right? Like, just double check. Yeah, we're right on top of the shadow den. So this is definitely our home. And we're definitely going to have to take it back. So I guess in the next episode, Sirius and Daisy are going to settle back into the shadow den, just for a little while to completely heal their wounds. Daisy still has a few scratches on her, and I guess Sirius does too. And aside from that, they're both very, very tired. So go ahead and curl up together for a nice little nap. We'll come over here with you, Sirius. Unless you smell something? He seems a little bit restless, but it could just be because he's so happy to be home. Oh, you want to sleep over here by the trees this time, buddy? All right, we'll sleep over here with you. There we go. So we'll see if we can take care of all of those coyotes that we smelled in the distance. And hopefully in the future, we'll be able to go back to the Junction Pack territory too. If we take down the Alpha in battle, then they won't be able to bother us anymore. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.